Start walking. I keep having this dream. Why don't you tell me about it? I'm in a forest at night. There's snow everywhere, and there are footprints in the snow leading off into the distance. Do you follow them? So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a game called... Goodness, I've already forgotten. Never mind. It seems to be a little point-and-click horror game where you recount a dream that your character is having. Yes, I follow them, but they keep going. Indeed. They go very far. I walk forward again and see something on the ground in the snow. Do you look at it? I presume we were recounting our experience to a therapist. It looks like a red scarf, but what's wrong? It feels like flesh. Goodness. The scarf of Ed Gein, presumably. I continue forward. I think we do have an inventory at some point. I also just noticed that the little mitten that we have is severed, which is a interesting touch. I continue to follow to the footprints, but notice a photograph on the floor in the snow. Do you look at it? So presumably that's telling me that I have a choice whenever the therapist asks me a question. I can either choose to ignore it, or I can choose to examine it, and severely regret that I opened my eyes when I woke up this morning. What is the photo of? It's me, but I have no face and only one giant eye. It's moving. That's a little unpleasant. But then this is a horror game. It wasn't exactly going to be about kittens and bunny rabbits. You don't exactly go to therapy for kittens and bunny rabbits, do you? Eventually, I see a lamppost. I realise I'm having a dream about Narnia. The path is split. One way the footprints continue, the other is just a clear path. Which way do you go? Walk left or walk right? Well, generally, when I have no particular reason to choose one or the other, I always go left. However, for the sake of tracking down this bear, or whatever it is that we're following, I suppose we should follow the footprints. Indeed. There is an elevator in the middle of a frozen lake. Thank you for describing it, because I had no idea what it was. I thought it was the arse end of a boat at first. Do you use the elevator? Can I make any other choices? I don't think so. I don't think I can go anywhere else. I can slip forward and walk into the elevator. Can we go down? I was going to say, or preferably actually go up, but then again the elevator shaft didn't go anywhere up, so going down would seem to be our only option. Now that I actually think about this for 2 seconds. The elevator takes me down into a concrete hallway, and the footprints continue to a door at the far end. Can I try the other doors? I can indeed. It looks like a laboratory, with some things, some surgical items. Indeed. What is this? A fish. What's wrong? It's been cut open, but it's still alive. Goodness, that's something is missing. Oh, you want me to actually contribute to this, do you? Poor little creature. Alright, I've also just noticed a body there, which I didn't realise before. It hurts my head to look at. This poor dead floating person. Yeah, it hurts my heart as well, but we shouldn't worry about that. Alright. Presumably I need to find something in order to put the poor creature out of its misery, potentially. I'm just looking out for the shadow of a person at first. I think it's just the shadow of these cans. Different chemicals. What else do we have? Some oil. There's a bottle of oil, and I can take it with me. Alright. It is a fish. It is a secondary fish. Indeed. Alright. I presume I don't want the oil for the fish. I presume we need some kind of a tool for that, perhaps. This door is locked, but this one isn't. Let's see what else we've got. What do we have here? There's a tiny heart in the sink, which naturally I took with me, which is a fish heart. Okay, it seems I've been employed to do a little bit of a heart transplant. Some more chemicals. Anything else? Some test tubes. Oh, I thought it was an old cassette player for some bizarre reason. Can I put the heart back in the fish? I don't think that's how science works, but okay, who cares? Honestly, who cares? It is a dream. In fairness, I shouldn't be expecting overly sensible things to happen. Oh dear, this looks like the makings of a puzzle. Take valve. There is a valve on the ground. Indeed. Presumably I need this for the opening of something. I cannot see anything. I see many... I see something now. A person. A rather grim-looking person who's also bald. Possibly that's why he's so grim. All his hair has fallen out. If that happened to me, I'd probably be a bit grim as well, to be honest. I feel for you, my friend. Alright. Alright. I think I'm gonna get the hell out of here before anything else goes horrifically awry. Could I perhaps use the valve on here? This looks like a place a valve might go. The valve won't work. It needs oiling. Alright. Allow me to lubricate. Indeed. Alright. This looks very colourful and exciting. I walk through a rusted tunnel until I see a light. And what do you see? I see a street from Gotham's Chinatown, it seems. Just a strange thing to suddenly see in the middle of this under-lake bunker that we seem to have gotten in. We seem to be researching fish transplants. It's an alley with shop fronts and lit by lanterns. Do you still see the footprints? I do. Oh, I'd completely forgotten that we were looking at those. Talk to man. Hello, man. Looks like you picked the wrong path. In life? Yeah, generally. Generally, looking at my success rate or lack thereof, I think it's quite definite to say that I picked the wrong path. What do we have about this shop? We have a lady. Hello, lady. You ordering something? Probably not. I don't think I brought any money with me. It's a little difficult to transfer my wallet with me in this bizarre, wacky universe. Looks like there is another person here. Hell is a good description of this image. I was going to say hello and good afternoon, but I don't think it is a good afternoon. It's probably a pretty scary one. See anything you like? In general, yeah, salami and cheese and sausages, things I like. Faces like yours, I don't. So if you don't mind me, I'm just going to trot off. Why is everyone around it so creepy? There's nobody here, but there is a locked box on the counter. Alright, perhaps I can find another key. Looks like there is a person over here. Hello. You look a bit like Leon from Resident Evil 4 if he got really, really down about life. I need to get out of here. Don't we all, my friend? Don't we all? Alright, I'm gonna get out of here before I die of smoke inhalation. And, see what else we can find. What about this shop on the right? There's another happy person who is being happy. Hello, happy man. You seem different. Why? Because I have eyes that aren't all one colour? Or I know how to put on more than one article of clothing? Perhaps that's true. Shows the footprints, huh? Yeah. Why do you and your identical twin brother run two competing shops here? Although you actually seem to be selling paint, judging by these canisters here, which is a little strange, but alright. I don't think there's anything else for me to interact with, so I guess I'll keep walking. There's a big rusted door at the end of the alleyway, and there is a person. Hello, person. Did I just hear you talking to yourself? Sort of, yes. You must be new here, because you haven't realised that you're not allowed to talk to yourself, because the police will come and arrest you for that. A vending machine, it requires coins. Alright. Do I need to find a few coins, then? There's no visible way of opening the door. There's one shoulder. There's always that, that old stalwart method. Alright. So, potentially we need some coins for the vending machine and also a key for, not for you, for this. Indeed. Right. So... Oh, I can't continue to go any further back. Alright then, there must be something else around that I am not seeing. No, you're all just saying the same thing as before. So there must be something else that I haven't seen, something that I need to click on, or somebody that I need to speak to. Kitty, on those eyes, those empty, soulless eyes. You think I could just smash that box open with my big mittens? But never mind. Yes, perhaps he wants to leave by the same exit that I want to go through, but he can't, for the same reason that I can't. So, what does that leave me with? Not a great deal. I sincerely hope I haven't made some kind of crucial mistake, which is going to screw me over completely. I probably have. It wouldn't be the first time that I've made a crucial mistake that has screwed me over completely. I can't go through any of these other doorways, can I? No, I can just continue to walk forward, which takes me right up to the gate, even though it looks like there are a couple more shops that might be worth investigating. I saw one of the shop owners restock this vending machine earlier. Could you buy me a drink? I'd be more than happy to do that if only I had a coin. So at least we know why we want the drink out of the vending machine, because we want to give her a drink, and then presumably she'll reward me with something like the key for the box that I keep thinking is here, but it really isn't. You want to go through the big door? Say I do. I can open it for you if you find a token and bring it to me. Okay, so now I want a token, a coin, and a key, and a partridge in a pear tree. Alright. Does anyone else have anything else to say? I don't sell tokens. Oh, I'm trying to buy one? Do you have a token? No, you just have one line of dialogue. That much I am certain of. I haven't seen any tokens. You probably haven't seen anything, mate, because you have no eyes whatsoever, despite the fact that you still have a 1,000-yard stare. Do you have anything? I haven't seen one, but if you're handing out favours, one of the other shop owners stole something from me. I'm convinced he stored it in that box of his. If you find the key and unlock the box, I'll give you something in return. So if we find the key, we can open the box. And the box has a thing in it that belongs to this woman, and if we give it to the woman, then she'll give us a thing, which might possibly be a token, which we can then give to the man, who will then open the door. And somewhere in here we have to string in a coin, a vending machine, and a drink. Right. Well, this hasn't really helped, because I'm in the same pickle that I was before, because I still can't find this confounded key, or coin, or token, or anything else. Look at lantern. Why am I staring at this light? What? Can I do that with some of the other shops? Oh, this was the same shop I've just come out of. Can I do that with the other shops? Were there any other lanterns around that I could look at? Nothing hiding in your bowl, is there? I can't look at that lantern. Why under the sun would I just be looking at random ass lanterns? I have no idea. No, I can't look at your lantern. This man doesn't swing that way. And this man doesn't even have a lantern, that poor unfortunate soul. Alright, why am I able to look at some of these lanterns? What am I looking for? Other than blindness by staring directly at a very bright light. Oh, I see. I'm looking for the shadow. Alright, well here's the key. If we use the key on the box, then we'll get something out of here. I don't frankly know what I expected, but alright. To be honest, I should have expected this because nobody around here has any eyes, so I imagine they would be a valuable commodity. Right. Here's your ping pong ball back. I knew he had taken it. Take these! Okay, now I get the coins, and I use these to buy a can of Dr. Pepper, and then she'll give me the token, perhaps? A drink came out. May I have the drink, please? I give the drink to this person. Probably should have asked her what she wanted, but never mind. Oh, there's a finger in her drink. You can have it. I only want a drink. Oh, how very kind of you. How very kind of you. I don't guess you'd like a finger, would you? That, my friend, is the appropriate response. That, and also calling the local mental institute. Right. Where was that man selling sausages? He might like a finger. 'Twas not you. You are not sausage man. Are you sausage man? Hello, sausage man. Would you like a finger? Just what I needed. How under the sun did I see that coming? You know, I saw that guy, you know, the one just over there. He crouched down, smoking. I saw him pick up a token off the... You said you hadn't seen any tokens, you big fibber. Alright. Do you have a token? I found some that looked like a big coin on the floor. I bought some cigarettes from one of the shops with it. Oh, I have no idea which of these would be selling cigarettes. Do you sell cigarettes? Bring me the token when you find it and I'll open the door. Do you sell cigarettes? The guy did buy cigarettes from me with the token. The guy wanted them so badly to get out of here, but used the only thing that will get him out for cigarettes. And now I bet you're waiting for me to tell you to get something for me, so I give you the token. Well, yes, you know, sort of the transactional economy that we live in. When all you have to do is ask me. So here it is, and good luck. Thank you. That's surprisingly charitable of you. Maybe I've been tiring these people with a rather unsavory brush. Here. Did he do that with his psychic mind powers? Don't think I'll be seeing you again. Probably not. Oh goodness, a cutscene. Didn't expect this. Goodness, strange. I mean, I have some strange dreams, but they're not this frickin' strange. Where are you now? On a mountain trail. It's snowing again, and the wind is strong. Do you climb the mountain? Can I go back? I don't turn back. Alright. Begs the question why the option is there. I continue along the mountain trail. Perhaps I'll meet a yeti, or an abominable snowman. I don't know. It's a very long walk, isn't it? And then we wander off into space. Are you sure you didn't eat a huge volume of blue cheese and there was an enormous full moon above before you went to bed? I see floating rocks on the edge. Do you step over the edge? I mean, that seems like a mind-numbingly stupid thing to do, but I'll try. Yes. I step onto a floating rock, or quite possibly jump, judging by the sizable gaps. I hop across each floating rock towards the moon colony that we have here. Oh, it's a pair of severed feet, isn't it? Its feet. They have been leaving the feet prints. Ah, spiffing. There's nothing behind me. No path back. And then what? Oh, then we go back to the the desktop, and you see a load of mess on my desktop due to the fact that I'm in the middle of producing an outtakes video. Alright then, so what happens if I do not follow the footprints? What happens actually if I just totally ignore everything? I'm not going to look at the fleshy scarf of Doom and Destiny. I'm not going to look at the photograph of face of Destiny. I'm just going to trot on until I find the meeting place of Mr. Tumnus, and then we'll go left and see what we find. I choose the pathway with no footprints. Ooh, I see a house in the distance. Do you approach it? I suppose I must do. I walk up to the house and open the front door. I try the door, but it's locked. Oh, what the hell? There's another house here? I notice something on the floor. It's a mitten. Yes, the same one we've been using to point at things. It's a severed hand. Well, that's in handy, isn't it? That's coming very handy indeed. Alright, can I open the door? Oh, we're in the back door. Oh, whoop-de frickin' doodle. I open the door and walk into the kitchen, and severely regret that I ever came within 20 parsecs of this place. Look at sink. There's a knife in the sink. I take it. That's the first sensible thing you've done all afternoon. However, the number of severed things that we found, from hearts to eyes to fingers to fleshy scarves to tootsies, tells me that we should probably stay away from the knives. But, look. Oh, let's put you off your supper. Go into dining room. I walk into the dining room, and what do you see? There is a man sitting at the table. Do you approach him? Look at food. Just as soon as I figure out what interesting porridge you're eating. It's not porridge, it's some kind of pulsating pie. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. Friend, how are you? He's no eyes and no tongue. At least there'll be a quiet sort. Mouth. His tongue is missing, I noticed. Right eye. His right eye is missing, I noticed. Left eye. His left eye is missing. We're like a broken frickin' record player, aren't we? Alright, let us go into the hall and away from this madness and go into the living room instead. Look at the bowl. What severed thing is going to be in here? I'm going to guess it's a severed testicle. No, it's another eyeball. I need something to dissolve the flesh. Oh, I mean naturally. Just naturally. That's the natural thing, that when you walk into this crazy house full of crazy people with no eyes and you find an eye in a bowl that's supposed to have Doritos in it, you naturally think, I need some acid. I think, frankly, I've had a bit too much acid, but that isn't the point. Walk into the sunroom. Oh, into the solarium. Alright, fair enough. I can go into a storeroom behind me, or I can look at many of these funny plants. There are many funny plants. I mean, they're not that funny, you know. They don't tell jokes like Sean Locke did. So hang on a tizzly tick. There's a key there. I'll be having that. Thank you very much. Did I just get very lucky on finding the correct one, or were there any other things that I needed? I think all the ones on this back wall are coming up to the same screen, so I'm not really worried about that. I walk into the storeroom. What's there? Jars with body parts inside. Look at jar. With a big, big heart in it. Must have been from a very loving person. And another big heart. Many big hearts. Right, is that all there is here? Oh, I can return to the kitchen. Oh, good, this goes around a nice little circle. You can do laps around the house as you try to run away from all the horror. Alright. I suppose we're going upstairs, because when you're having this much fun, why wouldn't you want to go upstairs? That's where the bedroom is, and I can't imagine what kind of marital horrors you're about to experience. Right, there's a box here. There's a box which is locked. Can I open it with the key? I can indeed. Oh, good. Oh, good. Reminds me of that video I saw once of a man eating a canned ox tongue. That was a strange afternoon, both for him and for me. I walk into the bedroom, where there is no bed, but there is much pulsating going on, which I suppose is somewhat associated with bedrooms. It's flesh, indeed. Maybe I could cut it open. Ah, violence. Hello. There's an eye inside. Am I taking that with me? Yes, I am. I see it's my job to reconstitute the poor chap that has had his dinner interrupted. Hang on, did this say bathroom? Yes, it did. That's odd. How on earth did I read both of these without realising that it was different? Right then, I'm so infinitely glad we can't look in here. However, I'm also infinitely glad we can't look in here. Excellent. I am happy. I look in the bathroom mirror. I don't have a face, or at least I can't see it. I seem to be well dressed though, so that's nice. Ah, and here's the acid we were looking for earlier, which presumably will allow me to get the other eyeball, which will which will prepare me to rebuild my friend. The eye came loose. Good for it. Man, life. It's like staring down a psychotic cookie monster. Right then. Speak. See. Put it wrong one. And also, you don't look any better with them in, my friend. What happened? Goodness knows. I'm on a road now. It's still covered in snow, but I can see something in the distance. Something red. It looks like a car, a little truck, a little car. How exciting. How snazzy. Don't you think it's a little chilly to be out and about without a jacket on, my friend? Is there anyone inside? There is a woman. Hello. Please don't kill me. I've been waiting for you. Well, someone. I'm glad you picked this path. The car needs fuel and there's a gas station down the road. Due to my lack of jacket, I'm far too chilly to do it myself, so would you be so kind? Yes, I'll get us out of here. Okay. Get out. I don't remember getting elected for this job, but never mind. Here was a little gas station. A sign. I don't see a sign. Where's the sign? Fuel cans for sale inside. I mean, you'd hope so. I don't think many people who expect to break down bring their own cans with them. It looks old, but it still works. All right. So if I can get hold of a canister, then I can fill it. But presumably, I'm going to have to do some more favors in order to get it. Get it. There are food items on the shelves. They feel empty. What, you mean the packets and the cans, or just your stomach? Hello, Margaret. You are the first normal-looking person I have seen in the past 26.5 minutes, and for that I'm inordinately grateful. Would you like a fuel can? There's one left. If you can find my marble, I'll give it to you. Oh, she's not normal because she's lost her marbles. Right, sorry. Where did you leave your marble, my dear friend? I have no idea. I have no idea. Is there anywhere else that I can go? Because it can't be here on this sign. That would be silly. And presumably it's not anywhere here. And I don't think there's anywhere else I can go other than back. Maybe the lady in the car has the marble? I don't really know how or why, but I'm just going to assume the madness will take us that direction. I'm not allowed to leave the car. Please bring back some fuel. Oh, I see. Somebody's laid out some kind of bizarre injunction on you. Alright. How much further back can I go? Oh, hang on. It's a marble. It's glowing. Okay. I thought it was some sort of massive alien boil at first, but no, it's not. Do you pick it up? I suppose I haven't really any choice about this. Excellent. We now have our massive luminescent marble. Goodness only knows why this woman wants it. Right, I don't know what exactly incarnation you want this for, but have it. At least then I won't be holding it anymore. Here, take this. Thank you so much. Do I still need to pay for the fuel? Because I don't think I have any money and I have no more marbles. But alright. Let's fill this up. It's full, indeed. And now we will conduct a bilking and run away. I have fuel. Great, let's go. We should probably fill the car up first. Just a thought. Hey, look on the bright side. We're not following any footsteps this time around, which means we won't find any severed feet. So, that's nice. Why am I sitting in the back? I'm glad you chose this path. I can take you home. You know, I often find people wandering this road. I drive them all home. That's very kind of you. And they all talk to me about their dreams. I don't know a lot about dreams, but someone told me once that if you see footprints in a dream, don't follow them. You'll be trapped in the dream forever. Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you for telling me. And then what happened? I woke up. Okay. And then we went back here again. Okay. Right. This is a very, very strange game. Let's go back to that snowy landscape. I rather like that. Here we are. Let's go to the little crossroads. Little crossroads with the little lamp. I feel like that's the most cinematically pleasing little wallpaper that we could steal. Yeah, I rather like this. I like that it has two totally different, but equally weird and bizarre little stories that you can go through. And it has that very very bizarre, dreamlike effect to it when you wake up after a strange dream and you're trying to figure out whether the disjointed images you can remember actually made any sense at the time when you had the full information, rather than when you wake up and you can only half remember a quarter of it. But I like the art style, I really do, and I like the slightly creepy but quiet nature. It tries to sort of creep you out with the concepts rather than with overtly scary images or scary sounds. So I approve of that type of horror. But that was most bizarre, but most enjoyable. Yes, that was a hell of an experience. I'm probably going to have nightmares tonight, but never mind, I usually do, so, no changes there. Well then, thank you very much for being here with me this evening, ladies and gentlemen, to look after me as we go through this horrific little experience. Look after each other, particularly just before and presumably also just after bed, and good night.